Hi, I'm Elly Gwin. I am the goddess of Grub, and welcome to the Grub Club. I help people meal plan in their homes by using baggies and not bowls. So Ziploc is my best friend. We put everything in the Ziploc bag, we throw it in the freezer, and you have easy, quick, healthy meals for home that are made in minutes. And then you just throw in a couple of sides, and you're looking at about $3 or $4 a serving, which is also economical as well. Now, some of you that have watched the show know that I lost 130 pounds 13 years ago, so this is where this all started. The Goddess of Grub was born from me having to learn how to cook. So I'm excited today to show you. We were going to grill, but the Mother Nature is not cooperating with me today, so we are going to show you what to do when your grilling picnic gets canceled or due to the weather. And so I'm actually going to bring it inside, and we are going to show you some easy ways to make salmon on a plank, believe it or not, indoors. So come join us. Welcome back. We are doing salmon today, and this is Alicia and Annette, my A-team, my girls. What better way to cook in the kitchen than with your friends and a glass of wine, right? So we are going to talk about salmon. So Mother Nature's not cooperating with me today because I was totally going to show you guys how to grill, because girls, you can grill. It's super, super easy. You turn the gas on, you light it.
You keep your hair
That's
away
it.
from
Okay.
the
Keep your hair away from the grill.
I
no
did almost
hairspray.
have a big fire.
Yeah. And be careful when you light it so that you still have eyebrows when you're done. So since it's not cooperating, I thought, okay, what am I going to do now? So we brought it inside. And so when your picnic gets rained out, this is some easy tips.
Real world.
Real world. This is what you can do.
It happens.
So I got my salmon, and they come in bags like this, or you can go to your fish market and you can buy them fresh. And sometimes I like them fresh better, but you do what you can when you're in Ohio, right?
So that bag it's fresh in that bag.
It is sort of. It's actually frozen. So that, remember when I told you cannot refreeze fish? So I think show number 3 when we made the fish tacos, you got to get it fresh, and then you can freeze it if you want. If it's not and it's already frozen, you're not going to refreeze it again.
So
okay.
Freezer section for that. Okay.
So we were going to do these wood planks on the grill, and not a lot of people are familiar with that. I happen to love it because it infuses the flavor. There's
so
cedar.
Have you used it, Alicia? I've never done it.
There's cedar, alder, maple. There's all kinds of wood planks. So what you're going to do is you're going to soak that in the sink. So
How long?
So you're going to plug your drain and make sure you get, and then if it starts to float, then I just put a glass of water on top so it holds it down. And then I like to do the wood planks for about 3 hours, just because really technically the directions say an hour.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, so if you're short on time, do it an hour, see what happens. So if you only have time and then all of a sudden you're put this on the grill and it's caught fire, I keep my little handy dandy water bottle around. I actually use this for ironing, but it's multi-purpose. So
on the grill.
And you can totally just spray the board a little bit, and
So you spray the board or spray all over?
Well, when it catches fire. This is only for emergency purposes. Okay.
All right.
Now, what about there's fillets that don't have the skin on them? So would you need to spray it then so nothing sticks, or how would you go about doing that?
You can actually oil it a little bit if you want to.
With your grapeseed oil?
Yeah, most of this, anytime you get a fillet like that, you're going to have the skin on it. Okay, so that's just, even when you buy the prepackaged sliced ones, they usually still have
them without skin.
Okay, well, when you're doing the
like
plank.
it. But I need the skin for the plank.
Right, because I'll show you when it's done.
Don't eat
if you
it.
take a fork, it flakes right out of there, and you're never eating the skin. You can actually stick a spatula right underneath of it.
Yeah, we do that sometimes too. I just sometimes get them without. I don't know. It just weirds me out a little bit.
They say you can
They
reuse
all
these.
have skin.
I know. Some of us hang in a little more than others. So if you get a really long fillet and it doesn't quite fit as beautifully as it does on this one, then you just fold it under like that, and it's fine. No big deal. So Annette's going to season that. First, I'm going to pat it dry because remember it was frozen, so it's got some water on it.
And I can't get this open.
Oh, okay. Well, Ellie will get it open for you in a minute.
Okay,
You work on the other one.
I'll do the rodeo rub.
So we're just going to do this, and then we're going to make some asparagus with this today. You know, if your family doesn't like asparagus, use broccoli. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I just really like don't take that off because I'm going to show you a little trick.
Oh, you're going to show us a trick?
I am.
Well, then I will
So put that back
gladly
on there,
put
baby.
those back up there.
Okay, can you show me the trick for that?
No, really, it's just kind of.
It's called your husband. Open the jar for me.
Or
It's
the
like-
That's the
teenagers.
trick.
I know. Sometimes these are tough. I should have made sure that was open first. Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Okay, got it. Thank
What
you.
are friends for?
That's right. Muscles.
Okay.
So we were talking about being healthy. Now, if you're not a fan of salmon, you can do any other fish. And also, if you're still not a fan of fish, throw some chicken on there. So you can actually, on this plank, layer some onions and maybe some lemon slices, anything to kind of like raise it up off there. You can even do like a half a chicken and just flatten it out.
Am I sprinkling this on then?
Yep, you just sprinkle away, dear.
Is there a difference between like sprinkling on and actually taking it with your hand? And
No,
stuffing it in?
mostly I do the hands because they're God's best tools. So I'm gonna actually give you some grapeseed oil too
So
with
soak
this.
the planks for 3 hours. Put your salmon on there. Sprinkle on the seasoning and then drizzle with grapeseed oil.
Yes, and then once we've got that done, I'm gonna, the last 5 minutes, it's on the grill or in the oven, whatever happens to be, I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of maple syrup, and it just gives it such a wonderful flavor. Now, if you don't have these Wild Tree products at home, we're using rodeo rub now and some red pepper flakes.
They should call you.
They should call me if you want that. If not, you can use just a basic potlatch seasoning. So it's
Any grocery store.
any
will carry
grocery
that?
store will have a potlatch seasoning of some sort. You can even look it up online and, see how to make it if you want.
don't cook a lot like I do, and you want to know what we said, it's potlatch.
Potlatch.
I've never heard of it before in my life. I'm glad you said that.
Potlatch.
So we're going to throw this in the oven, and when we come back, I'm going to show you the asparagus trick, and we'll do some more girl talk and Father's Day stories. So it'll be fun.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Marianne Takis. I'm a certified Christian life coach and the owner of Coaching Women for Life. As a mom who's experienced a catastrophic illness with one of her children, I understand what it's like to face significant challenges. It's my goal to come alongside women who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed to help them find clear direction and to discover hope. Contact me at my website, coachingwomenforlife.com, by phone at 419-304-0432, and be sure to like us on Facebook.
Over 12,000 financial advisors. Over $700 billion in assets under care.
Just put this away.
How did Edward Jones get so big?
Could you teach our kids that trick?
By not acting that way.
Okay, last quarter.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Welcome back, and we are talking about Father's Day meals. We are doing some salmon on a plank in the oven since Mother Nature isn't cooperating with us and we were going to grill, but I'll show you that in weeks to come. No worries. I will show you girls how to grill. So we are going to do some asparagus with this, And if you don't like asparagus, you can do broccoli. There's lots of things you can do. And in fact, if you go to my webpage, which is on facebook.com, and it's Goddess of Grub, you can connect to my link in Wildtree, and there's a ton of recipes in there, or I can post them up too. So just leave your comments. Tell me what you want recipes for, what you need ideas for. If you want to volunteer someone for Boob of the Week or whatever you want to do, you just go ahead and send that in. So when we're doing our asparagus, there's a little trick to keep it kind of easy so you don't have to keep snapping all of those individual sticks. So I've cut the top rubber band off, and then you're just going to pull one out. And then wherever it naturally breaks, like that, and you can do another one. You can do...
That was high. That was like...
Well, it was high, but and then sometimes the thicker they are, they break different places. So I'd probably recommend picking a little bit thicker one. But you just, wherever it goes, okay? So there you go. So now you're going to stick that right back in there. And so that's going to give you your guideline of where to cut, right?
So
you're
does that mean that section is like bitter?
Yeah, it means it's really woody and it's hard and it really never kind of softens and gets good. And so you're just going to...
In front of the rubber band?
In front of the rubber band. No.
Watch
Keep going. I got it.
Okay.
So then what happens is you don't have to snap each individual one. You have it just like this, and then it goes in the garbage. So super simple.
Done and done.
Done and done. So I'm going to give this to Alicia now, and Alicia's going to season this. Now, this asparagus you can put in the oven. You can... Oops, sorry. You can put that in the oven if you want and do it and just leave it on the tray just like that.
But if it wasn't raining outside and we actually were grilling it, can we just put that on the grill? Or
Absolutely. You just want to make sure that when you're putting it on the grill, you're not putting it even with the grate so that it falls through. You want to do opposite of the grate, okay? So I like it grilled. You can just...
I'm going to put a little,
I just sprinkle.
We use a little more than this.
Yeah. Take it easy there, girl. So what we're going to do...
We love the ranchero at our house.
I bake it a lot, and in fact, when I bake it, I could never get my daughter to eat it, and then finally I did because I baked it.
What, asparagus?
Asparagus, and then I baked it too long, and the ends got crunchy. She's like, "Oh, Mom, these are great. These are like French fries." So I call them asparagus French fries. So that's where that comes from.
Asparagus French fries.
There you go.
Eat it if I tell them it's French fries.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's chicken.
Yeah,
it's chicken.
And French fries.
Remember?
His favorite
Fish is
food.
chicken.
Sorry, that was from another episode. Everything's chicken for your
Everything's
kids.
chicken for Oliver.
So I put some garlic grapeseed oil in my grill pan because this is how I like to do it. I bake it all the time, and it's super easy to do. Here's your little rag, sweetie. And then, but I do kind of like that grilling, kind of like the grill marks. It looks pretty. Yeah. The other thing you can do, and then you can just start adding those in here. The other thing you can do is you can take some wooden skewers and skewer like 2, and then you just keep feeding them on those skewers, and then you can just throw them on the grill like that, and then they're easy to flip.
Then they won't fall through.
Yeah, my friend Dan reminded me of that
too. We put ours in a grill pan the other day.
We have a grill basket.
Yeah, you've got grill basket. My gosh, you've got so many things you can use. But if you're not familiar,
any of the above work.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the grill, this is an easy, super way to do it, so that you still get that pretty good flavor. Now, of course, there's nothing like the grill flavor. You might have to just wait on those.
Should have a grill pan.
I would just hold off on those, and because we want those pretty grill marks on it, and if we kind of put too many in there, if we layer them, we're not going to get that. So,
what you need?
Can I borrow that rag?
Yep.
Okay. So we are going to cook our asparagus, and then I was just, since it's Father's Day, in honor of Father's Day, we were going to share some stories. So my father was not around, so my mom was mom and dad. So she did a great job, but my favorite memories of what we did together is we always went shopping. So every Friday or Saturday, that's where I get it. I get it honestly, people, okay?
Now we know where
I don't like to shop for no reason. So we'd always go to the movie, go to dinner or whatever, and then we'd go shopping and shop the sale racks. Because
I couldn't talk my dad into that one.
We were sale rack girls, so that's what we did. So, that's just kind of my memory of us. So, Alicia, do you have one?
My dad loved to watch football, and so now that I'm a new mom, I understand why my mom would be like, "Here, you take her." And so she would go shopping, and I would watch football with my dad, and we'd lay down on the couch, and he'd play with my hair. So now my husband, I'm always like, play with my hair. Like I come by that honest. And
Isn't that funny?
But he did it probably because he wanted me to fall asleep so he could watch football and me not talk the whole time.
Come here, little girl.
Yeah, come here, little girl.
What we figure out when we're adults, right?
So, but anyways, my watching football with my dad and my little head rub. So.
We had so many great Father's Day moments, but I actually think this year I'm going to have memories beyond memories because we're going to be driving back from Naples, Florida for 20 hours in the car with 6 people and 2 canoes on the roof. So
good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm going to have lots of stories next year. Happy Father's Day, honey.
Yeah, right. Like, let's spend 20 hours in the car. So when we come back, we are going to finish up our asparagus. We're going to do some girl talk, and we're going to have our Boob of the Week award. Don't forget your boobies. So we'll see you shortly.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My Favorite Gardener is a full-service landscape company serving Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan since 2004. Design, installation, and maintenance, both commercial and residential, with over 25 years experience in the area. Hardscapes, including patios, walkways, retaining walls, fire pits, anything you can dream. Greenscape installation and maintenance include pruning of trees, shrubs, and perennials. We offer a long-term, low-maintenance solution for getting the garden of your dreams. My Favorite Gardener, 419-690-1026, offering practical and affordable solutions for your outdoor spaces.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years I've been climbing up that ladder cleaning out those gutters. One time I leaned the ladder up there and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out and I'm hanging by the gutter and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
Welcome back, and while our salmon is in the oven, we've got some girl talk for you, and don't forget about our Boob of the Week award, and we are always drinking a little wine.
And we've got a great wine today.
Very good.
We have a nice Rosé de la Chevrolet, which it's
just ask for the Chevrolet.
Just ask for the Chevrolet because that's the only way I can remember the name, but it's Chevrolet.
You should have seen her practice with it. It was like Chevrolet. It was funny.
Chevrolet. But this is a Wilson Daniels wine, and you can get it at your local specialty store. Churchill's Market is a great specialty store. They have a great wine section, so ask for your Chevrolet there.
That's right, Chevrolet. So we're talking about Father's Day today, and we're not only making some great food, but we are actually going to talk about some gifts. So I looked up some trending gifts, and this is what we came up with. So number 1, the top 10 Father's Day gifts is small batch bourbon, which is kind of awesome. I looked on it, and it's literally smallbatch.com, and they have whiskeys, they have scotch, they have bourbon.
That's great.
It's cool.
Literally last night, my husband told the boys and myself, I don't want Father's Day gifts. I give everything back, which he does.
He does.
And it's horrible. He says, don't buy me anything, just get me scotch. So done. Bourbon.com.
And John's out of scotch, and that's what he loves. So we're done.
We got Father's Day
over. Yeah, over.
They are good. All right. So they're gonna just not listen to the rest of this.
We don't need to.
But yeah, her husband does take everything back. One year for Christmas, like she just sent everything to my house so he wouldn't sneak and see what he was getting
because he knew he was going to send it back anyway.
I know, right? So funny. All right, so the number two is Beats headphones. We all know what those are. Mm-hmm. Golf accessories.
Of course, that's a good one.
GoPro video camera. Concert tickets. Which
that's a good one.
That's a good one. Because then you get to benefit from it too. Because
you know what? If he
better take me.
If he takes it back, I take you.
I like it. Let's do it. Concert ticket is.
Idea.
Screw the bourbon.
Don't forget the scotch.
You're like,
concert tickets.
Wait a minute. You don't want to do that.
Where do we want to go?
I know. What concert do we want to see? And
One Republic in Las Vegas.
There you go.
Bon Jovi.
Power tools. ties, age
That goes on the
old.
what not
Oh
to
my
get
gosh, my
list.
poor
know.
Cindy has so many ties.
What not to get list. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that one. Star Wars bottle openers.
That one's weird.
Like, what is it? Like, does it make
It's
the
just the
Chewbacca
move.
sound? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what the heck it would be, but
You are my
It's just
father.
Darth Vader. There you go.
in right now.
There you go. The Merkur safety razor. And then a 6-pack bike bag. So I'm like, what
Holds a
is
6-pack?
Holds a 6-pack, right? And I'm like, so I clicked on it, and no, it's just a cute little bag you can hold your stuff in.
So if we're kicking ties off the top 10 list, I think we need to add beer clubs. That's
Yes.
another one.
That is
It's
Agreed.
awesome. It's out there. They send you like a 6-pack or a 12-pack
Every month?
Different, every month of a different beer to try. So if they're not a Scotch or a bourbon guy, that's something fun to try. And make sure to get your Star Wars bottle opener to go with it.
that gets tied on.
Yeah.
Or you can buy those little. They have beer making kits now too. Little-
Too much work. Too much work.
Yeah.
But some people are into that.
Well, it's fun to celebrate Father's Day in June, but June's also a big month for weddings.
It is.
So I don't know. Have you seen the trending Facebook post of the bride walking down the aisle, and she had a 1-month-old baby, and you know we love our babies, but she wanted to go down the aisle with the baby, so she tied it to the train.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously.
Cute. Yeah.
What
I had no
were you
idea
thinking?
that was even happening. She's like, "Did you see this?" And I'm like, no.
I did see it.
Crazy.
And, I mean, all I can say is that's aggressive.
There
Like,
has to be like a couple other options.
I mean, put the baby in a basket on a wagon.
The ring bearer. The ring bearer is a great idea.
The ring bear might be more dangerous than putting the baby on the train.
That's true.
This is true. I
I'm
have
just
seen some
saying.
scary.
Yeah, just let the 2-year-old carry it. It's fine. No
I
problem.
mean, but think about that. If you wouldn't be willing to do that, then why are you going to put the baby on the train? Does this make any sense?
So that brings up fads too, because I don't know what fads were when you guys got married. You just got married,
Yeah.
so
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
Which wedding would that be? Yeah, there's 2 of us that are guilty of that here. But no, my first wedding out of college, we did the convertible dresses. So we thought it was all cool.
I don't even know what that is.
I have never heard of it.
So you could wear it more than one way.
Okay.
So so
Okay,
basically
got it.
we had this like just
We
dress.
were just talking about Chevrolet for wine and
Yeah.
so convertible.
I know, right?
Top
Ties
down.
right in. So it's just a straight plain dress, and we did it. Remember, velvet was in the
No, I
90s. Oh yeah, sorry. You're so
yeah.
pretty.
I'm so young.
I know. In the 90s, and then we had this wraparound skirt that went with it. Was floor length, so
I
you
never
could
saw that.
you could take the skirt off, and you could wear it with the skirt, without the skirt. So that was.
Is this the
fad.
BS thing though, where like every bridesmaid, you can wear your dress again?
Yeah,
exactly.
Everyone says you can
Yeah.
wear it again. Every
Yeah.
single.
I
day.
have never, ever worn my bridesmaid's dress again.
Me neither.
She wore one of my wedding dress for a second time.
Oh,
once.
okay. See, I don't remember that. That was so long ago, I'm sure. So, to our boob of the week, the baby
bride,
on the train.
Baby on the train.
Yeah, what are you going to
Do
do?
not try that at your wedding.
Yeah.
You got it.
But that is definitely the boob of the week.
I know. So, that's a good one. So, thank you, girls. And we are going to come back and taste that amazing salmon that we
so
made
good.
that I drizzled with maple syrup at the end. Just gives a little bit of sweet heat. It's really
And the
good.
asparagus. 'Cause
Yeah.
I love asparagus.
I know, me too. So, join us when we come back.
Yeah. In honor of Father's Day, this show is dedicated in the memory of my father, Lawrence Greeter, who passed away 3 years ago. I love you, Daddy.
Hello, I'm Marianne Takis. I'm a certified Christian life coach and the owner of Coaching Women for Life. As a mom who's experienced a catastrophic illness with one of her children, I understand what it's like to face significant challenges. It's my goal to come alongside women who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed to help them find clear direction and to discover hope. Contact me at my website, coachingwomenforlife.com, by phone at 419-304-0432, and be sure to like us on Facebook.
Over 12,000 financial advisors. Over $700 billion in assets under care.
Just put this away.
How did Edward Jones get so big?
Could you teach our kids that trick?
By not acting that way.
Okay, last quarter.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
My Favorite Gardener is a full-service landscape company serving Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan since 2004. Design, installation, and maintenance, both commercial and residential, with over 25 years experience in the area. Hardscapes, including patios, walkways, retaining walls, fire pits, anything you can dream. Greenscape installation and maintenance include pruning of trees, shrubs, and perennials. We offer a long-term, low-maintenance solution for getting the garden of your dreams. My Favorite Gardener, 419-690-1026, offering practical and affordable solutions for your outdoor spaces.
Okay, welcome back, and we are going to taste this amazing salmon. And Alicia brought up a good point about getting the salmon from underneath the skin. So as you can see, we have done that. And you just slide this right under here, and it comes right out, maybe. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we kind of put that into thirds already, so this is kind of messy for me, but that's okay. But yeah, you're going to slice it into really kind of however big a slice that you want. And then you're just going to kind of put that underneath there, and you're just going to kind of keep going, and hold your finger down, and you can see how that's come right off of the skin. Now, if you see any bones, you're just obviously going to pull them out, so be careful when you're eating it.
There's bones in there?
There might be a little bit. It's fish. Fish has bones. And remember, I sprinkled this with I drizzled it with a little bit of maple syrup, so it's delicious. We've got our asparagus, and you can see they turned out nice and crunchy, which are delicious. It's got a little garlic grapeseed oil on there and some rancher's rub. So bon appetit, girls.
The salmon is
that spicy sweet with this is really good.
It is spicy. It's got a little bite.
It's got a little bite to it, and you can leave off the red pepper flakes if you don't want that. But
is that because the rodeo rib doesn't have the spice?
It does have a little bit, so you don't have to do both. So we've given you some awesome tips for making your significant other or your dad Father's Day meal, and we hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to post any comments or questions for me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Goddess of Grub. I'm choking on my pepper. I think I need some wine. So I hope you enjoy your Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day.